We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. EA Sports coverage for the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. Not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Brings up second down. They go right back to Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. safety spot to make the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to have the Bills first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
180. Go ahead. Sit on. 180. Finish up.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stress, give our
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight, as off we go for the Sunday night opening. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Still trying to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Third and long for Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Namde Malabike. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1. I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off. This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The score, Ravens 7, Bills
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second down, Jackson. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Allen on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On second down, here's Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us.
Drive will start on the ground, and he gets this up close to the 40. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Pass complete. That's Kadarius Toney. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson gonna look deep, looking for more. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are gonna take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Allen now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On play action, Allen hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Ravens first down.
So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Ravens out front. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll run it with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Jackson. Oh, a loose football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Receiver in motion, headed left. Run the draw, and here's Henry. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Man in motion, heading left. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. This one complete to Bateman. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. 41 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
180. 180. That's hot.
Now Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
That's hot. What? 180. Report.
Jackson. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On the give, here's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time. Like, you typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Bateman is the motion man. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third down, they need 5. They'll go again here with Henry. On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, tonight! What?
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Room to maneuver at the 35. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. Kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Big Ben Oliver taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Adams. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Ted Walker, touchdown Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's looking deep for Shakir. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
They'll run. It's Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And right forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
2 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
2 yards.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he will score again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Try to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They go play action now. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
Yeah, and he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
56.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bills will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson will try and set up the tight end screen. Now he's loose at the 40. He's to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man.
Middle. Sunday. All 52. Gun. Where's that?
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
They'll send a man in motion left. To the air on third down. Here's Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate too stout to kick it away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now, Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that had its shares. Our pickup of 44 yards. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, it's Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Namde Malapike. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180. Hey, report. Report. Seriously? Is that even a play?
Here's Jackson. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
I'll 52. Hey. Alert, alert, alert. Middle. Where's that?
Now, Allen. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 29 yards.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Play action. It's Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing On second down, it's Allen. The pass pulled in by Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here's the give to Henry, running right. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Jackson now on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey. Sit up.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jackson up top again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
On third down, Jackson. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is caught. What a throw. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop the throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Back to the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
36.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, Jackson. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now Jackson. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Allen now on second down. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To throw is Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson now. Looking downfield from Coleman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.